Hallo, willkommen zurück bei BioShock Infinite. Ich bin Maru. Wir befinden uns wahrscheinlich im Finale und versuchen unsere Freundin zu retten, die Elisabeth, die entführt wurde. Aber irgendwie stimmt was hier auch nicht. Wahrscheinlich ist sie ein Klon. Ja, wunderbar. Erste-Hilfe-Kit neben der Zigarette.
I'm Dr. Pettifog, Elizabeth, and I'll be taking care of you.
Get away from me.
Defiant, even after all this time. DeWitt just left you here. You need to give up on him, love.
He will come.
Ist das vielleicht... Ach so, hier ist ja die Elisabeth aus dieser Zeit hier. Ist hier irgendwas Wichtiges? Nein.
The specimen needs to be destroyed. We couldn't even hold her in that tower, and now the prophet...
Sorry, the lamb? His heir?
If we modify the procedure, we could... It would be safer for everyone. It would seem an accident.
Was ist hier nur los? Oh, der Schuss muss zählen. Ich kann mir keine Munition einsammeln mit dem Ding hier. Ah, habe ich nicht gelernt, glaube ich.
What did the Lord receive in return for his gifts? Eve and her apple, Sodom and Gomorrah. Humanity wrote a bad check, and the blood was the only way to settle accounts. For what is Columbia, if not a different arc in a different time?
Tja, was ist Kolumbia dann?
You're not eating, love. Is something the matter?
I'm not hungry.
You'll need to eat sooner or later. If you hold out for DeWitt, you'll just starve to death. Come now.
Nein, wir müssen sie retten, um sie vor diesem Schicksal zu bewahren. Los. Ach, unsere Krähen von unten. Ich wundere mich gerade, aber wir haben ja unten einen Krähenhaufen hinterlassen.
The child is ready. It's time.
Prophet, even if we cure her, why do you think she'll do what you ask?
My daughter has two problems, Doctor. One is the condition that science will cure her of. The other affliction is of a spiritual nature.
What affliction is that?
Hope.
Hoffnung. Wie kann dies nur wagen, Hoffnung zu haben? Hummingbirds. Kolibris. Wunderschön. Masken. Prophet-Masken.
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat. Oh, you still expect DeWitt to burst in and rescue you, don't you? It's been 6 months.
6 months.
6 Monate. Mein Gott. Ich will das Gier da haben. Hier rum dreht er sich so rum. Wunderbar. When out of salt, you will use health to cast vigors. Für? Nein. Und hier hin wir.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. But in the end, he is the one who'll have to pay down all of our accounts, won't he? Where does his guilt start? And mine end?
Was haben sie ihr nur angetan? So. Was kommt jetzt noch auf uns zu?
A man once promised me that he would free me of my chains. But in the end, he abandoned me to serve his own needs. But in some ways, I thank him. He showed me exactly how much faith our species deserved. God put his faith in men once too. It seems that we have something in common. Disappointment.
Oh nein.
I did not always love the prophet. In truth, I ran from his embrace. I even denied that I was his. I followed a man who seemed to be everything my father was not. That man was a false shepherd. And when the wolves came for me, he was nowhere to be found.
Die Elisabeth aus diesem Universum tut mir so leid. Was ist hier nur geschehen in diesem Raum hier? Battleship Fate. Achso, Quatsch, Battleship Faulheit, der Strand. Ist die Kamera ins Wasser gefallen? Der Kameramann ist ins Wasser gefallen. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Das war das letzte. 10 ausgelassen. Ah. Achso. Ich wollte erstmal kurz draufhauen.
As the days pass, I believe less in God and more in Lutece. My powers shrivel as my regrets blossom. All of this because my father failed me. By the time I realized how far I'd gone, it was too late to stop it. But there is still one last chance at redemption for both of us.
Oh, ich muss das letzte Stück unbedingt auffinden. ein Stückchen des Puzzles.
There's the switch.
What I've done cannot be undone. I cannot stop what I have put in motion. But perhaps I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope. And now, he is my last.
Oh mein Gott. Wir müssen sie retten.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Uah! Boah, der wird erschreckt.
Show some spine, milksop!
Oh, wir sehen. Nach jedem Kill wird der Schaden erhöht. Für. Okay. Anziehen. Ja. Okay.
There will be no salvation until the fire floods the cities and covers the plains.
Who's that?
Ah.
You see where he went?
Enrage.
Line gets in the way. If the line will not yield, then you must expose the mind to every version of itself. Either the mind will yield, or be reduced to a blank. Tomorrow the leash comes off, because all of this has to end. But even if I destroy the siphon, will I be strong enough to see all the doors and open whichever I choose? And if I bring him here, who is to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
Hat sie uns hergebracht?
Elizabeth, hold tight!
Ja.
What? It's a tear. What is it?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
Wann sind wir, ist die Frage.
As you can see, Booker, the lunatics are running the asylum. They don't even listen to me anymore. All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Oh mein Gott. Wann sind wir?
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. Wasn't the torture that broke me, wasn't the indoctrination. It was time. Time rots everything, Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No. It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her. She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
Oh mein Gott.
I'm back. In 1912. Before she... There's still time. Elizabeth!
You two men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just hit her with the machines. She opens one tear and there will be nothing but regrets.
Oh Gott. Ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt einen kurzen Cut bis zur nächsten Folge, dann geht's weiter. Tschüss.